So here's my technique that's rather unconventional, surprise, and mortifying to my kids, more surprise. But I'm a really loud person, also a surprise. I'm a loud person just about everything I do. And I remember when my kids became old enough to ride roller coasters. And from New Jersey, like roller coasters are like the holy grail. And so I remember watching, that little hand that they have. The kids have to be this high and I'm like, he's still too short, still too short. And we finally he got tall enough to go. And we went to Funtown Splash Town. And his big intention, because of course, my family has intentions. Don't all 5-year-olds talk about intentions? So his intention, he wanted to go down the Dragon's Descent. That was his thing. And so he got there, and he was like, mother chicken, that's tall. Dragon's Descent, if you're not from Maine, it's got to be, I don't know, it's like 800 stories tall. It's like the steel pole that goes up into the sky, and on 4 sides of it, there are 4 chairs with like a little thing that comes over you, and you go up really slowly to like 1,800 stories, and then they count down, boom, 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 and then they just drop you. Every park has one, right? So I said to my son, Mommy will go first, all by myself. And I hadn't been in this, but I'm like, I can handle this. So I was like, sit there and watch me, and I will not die. I'm like, please don't let me die. It would suck. So I go in there, and he has a slushie, and he's watching me to see how this is going to play out. And I refer in my book to these rubberneckers. There are rubberneckers in life who, when you slow down on the highway and you see what's going on there, the rubberneckers are watching to see if you'll die or what will happen, and that's a learning mechanism. So there's all these, he was a rubbernecker that day watching Mommy go up. He was in the cheap seats, I was in the arena, going up this thing, and when I got strapped in, I was with 3 other strangers, and I turned into like Rain Man when they put it on, and I started to go, brave, 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 like I just kept saying it, and like with the hand gestures, and I'm like in there, I'm like, brave, and it's going, really slowly, and I just keep like, no, like, I was like, wow, I cannot stop, and I oddly feel better with every brave that I'm doing, and then we got to the top, and there's like a countdown, I think, and I just kept going, 1, 1, 1, 1, and then they drop. And of course you die, and it's awesome, and you're like, oh, that was so good. And my son came up. But I learned, oh, wow, that helps. That feels good to me in this woman's body. But what I was doing in that moment was a loving act. I was saying, damn straight, sister, you're going up a steel pole 17 stories in the air, strapped in. This is fucking brave. Who wouldn't be brave? What I tell my clients all the time, they're like, oh, I just should be fearless. Can we just take our Sharpies and scratch out that word? Scratch out that word, because if you and I were to go bungee jumping, I would not look at you with a rubber band around your ankle on a bridge in Australia and say, what the fuck are you scared for? Just go. No, you're going to be like, wow. Same thing, jumping out of an airplane. You're going to let yourself be scared. So this is how we move through the unknown. We let ourselves feel the fear that is so natural. And I do it audibly. For sure.